Yeah, look, they just naturally overlap just fine. Ta-da! So actually, yeah, one thing I I should change though is the scale, because it's weird that they're different scales now. So, oops, no, not that. What am I trying to do? Yeah. So the dot prefab. Where's the dot prefab? Where's the dot prefab? Not the dot texture. The dot prefab. There it is. So yeah. So let's put it back up to 1, and that'll make it too big for the main game. But whatever. I don't care about that right now. I'm fixing this version. So yeah, look, they just naturally. And so like sometimes they actually will, like so with this one, like for this tile here, we actually can't tell from looking at it whether this tile is oh no, that does actually matter. We can't tell if this tile is purple or yeah, we can't tell if this tile is purple or blue, because if this tile is purple, then we can only enter it from. If this tile is purple, then oh yeah, so no, the darker ones are the dots. The dark ones are the dots. The light ones are just the ground. We took the circles off the dots, so now you can't see the circles around the dots. So like in this, in the regular mode, like like there are dots scattered about, but in this mode, there are just the darker outlines, which are the dots in this mode. So yeah. So okay, so we do have to put in some new rules. We have to put in new rules that do what? We have to put in rules that make it so that the color can't contain itself. So for example, you can't have so like if you have a square with a red dot, or if you have a red symbol on it, then that square cannot be red, it can't be orange, and it can't be purple, because any of those symbols would not show up clearly underneath it. So we can do that though. I think that's doable though. Let's see if it's playable once done. So all right, so I'll do control. I'll redo all those changes we did. But then we can also do one other thing. We can also put in oh right, so all right, yeah, so I mean technically we don't have to do this one. So to save on a skosh of effort, I'm actually going to do the other one first, because the other one's the one that matters. That one, no, that one does matter too. Blurf, blurf, blorf, blurgdorf, blargen, flurgen. Pardon. So wait, where were we? Just a second ago. Yeah, here we go. So set dot. All right. So int CLR equals this color so dot CLR etc, and then so in the else case we can set the tile however we want, but in this case let's set the tile to a specific value. So right, so then we can say 8F, 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 8F. So int color 2 or whatever, or color T can equal this kind of almost. Oh yeah, actually, Trent Sterling, I think it was, showed us a easier way to do what I'm doing here. Uh, oh, yeah. So actually, instead of this whole math for et cetera, it's just we can just do random dot range, uh, 0 to 2, which is like a smarter version of what I was trying to do before. And so yeah, so similarly, we can do. Wait, why -1? Wait, why Florida in -1? What's the -1 about? Oh, -1, because it can sometimes be blank. All right, yeah. So it'd actually be random dot range -1 to it used to be 8, so now it'll be -3. -3 is -3 is 8 minus 3 is 5, so it'll be -1 to 4. Oops, I got rid of the z. -1 to 4. Yeah, random.range. Oops, I got rid of the set tile. Got a little too. Oh no, that's right. Right, no, yeah, I can get rid of the z part. Random.range, -1 to 4. Yeah, no, that's right. And then if CLR-T -1, no. If CLR-T is greater than or equal to CLR -1, CLR-T plus equals no, CLR-T. Wait, what are we doing here? CLR-T equals CLR-T plus 3. Oops. What am I doing? CLR-T plus 3 modulo 6. I think is what we want to do. Because, yeah, so the way this works is that the way the colors are set up, oh, wait. Oh, no, we can't do it. That's too simple. It's far too simple. No, okay, so the way the color wheel is set up, 0 is red, and then it goes around the wheel from there. So a primary color and its two secondary colors, the two secondary colors which use it, are all adjacent except for red, which is at the very end, and so red is used by 1 and 6. So alright, well, I guess I'll just set up a new way to get back turned on headphone virtualization and the world is different. Interesting. That's like one of those like visualizer effects. I've never seen what my voice looks like before, so yeah, I'm just gonna make up a new thing to get a thing. Int oh. Actually, nah, I'm gonna make this way simpler. I feel like I should make this way simpler. Because like, hypothetically, like, I don't want all 3 symbols to appear on the same tile all at the same time. So like, if we're, so like here, like, yeah, like this one, I feel like this is too much, probably. I feel like this has to be too much, right? Like, you don't want that much junk going on all at the same time, do you? Right? Like, I feel like that's too much. Too much to parse visually. Probably, right? I don't know, maybe it's okay. But my gut just says preclude those also. And actually that would make it a lot simpler. That would actually make this a lot simpler too. So I guess I'll at least try that at first. I'll say yeah, so if yeah, now I can do basically that same thing. I can say int CLR equals random dot range 0 to 1 0 to 1 times 2 and then if oh yeah, CLRT, excuse me, CLRT is equal to 0 to 1 times 2, and then if CLRT is greater than or equal to CLR. So basically, if we rolled a 1, on color, and then rolled a 1 on CLRT, or if we rolled a 0 on color and then rolled anything on CLRT. So in either of those cases, we want to add 2 to CLRT, and that's because let's say, so if we rolled a I think 2 is yellow. So if we rolled a yellow here and then we rolled a yellow again, we don't want that. So we want to bump it up to a blue instead. Blue is 4. And if we rolled a red, which is 0 on the first one, then regardless of what we roll, the lower of the two rolls is going to represent yellow, which is 2, and the higher of the two rolls is going to represent blue, which is 4. So regardless of what we roll, we want to bump it up by 2. Cool. Oh, and then the last thing we do is actually to set the tile that color. So yeah, instead of this, we just use CLRT. And then we'll just do the same thing. Oops, forgot the S. And then we'll do the same thing down below. Why are you not enthusiastic about this? I feel like you should be enthusiastic. What am I doing wrong? Am I doing something wrong, or are you just being weird? I don't think I'm actually doing something wrong. I feel like I'm alright on this one. But yeah, the other thing I'll do is to fix random.range, because this is just trying to be random.range -1 to 6, right? Or -1 to 7? Yeah, -1 to 7. There we go. Alright. Stop. Why are you red text? Well, stop being red text, please. No. What's wrong? Oh, yeah, right. I forgot to, I started writing that and then decided that I didn't need it, actually. Whoops. Anyways. So yeah, so this should be fairly similar in the other case that we would care to do something like this, which is in pave. Where is pave? Too far? Pavement. Paving. Pave. Alright, so, yeah, so that became... So, right, so... Yeah, that paving became an else if, but then we can also put in... oh. Interesting. Okay. So yeah, let's change a little bit about how this is set up. So for example, let's say int 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 CLR equals -1. And then, yeah, so instead of actually setting dots here, let's replace this with CLR equals to guilty pleasure games. Oh man, I can come up with some of those. Hold on, let me think. Guilty pleasure games. Oh, it's not that bad, but there's this game Fable Age that I fell into really hard over the summer. Like, I spent like a good several weeks of my life playing Fable Age over the summer. And like the reason that I feel silly about it is that it's just like a mobile freemium game, and there's not even like that much to it, but there's like just enough to it that I was able to like lose a good significant chunk of my life to it. I'd say that's the guiltiest pleasure I've had recently, but I'm sure I've had worse in the past, so let me think. Let me think on that one. Oh yeah, again, this should be random dot range. Should be just random dot range. Random dot range. Again, 0 to 2 times 2. All right, and so yeah, so then the other thing. Now what we have to do here is set dot color c. No, what? Wait, what are the units here? Oh, CXCY. CXCY. And now we can do the same thing with color that we used to do before. Wait, can we? No, wait. How do we reverse calculate tile? Oh. Oh yeah, this will be more complicated. Because we have to go with path color. Huh. Yeah, we have to go with path color. There's very specific rules about right, there's very specific rules about what we can or can't paint. Oh, yeah. So we need another case like this. And it's gonna be... Oof, I don't know what it's gonna be like. It's gonna be weird. So, yeah. Huh. Well, let's find out. Maybe it'll get a lot simpler once I start filling it out. Oh yeah, I should use the if tile ratio thing, just in case I bring back tile ratio as a thing. Alright, so yeah, what now? So yeah, actually, so there were very strict dictates on a lot of occasions about what color tiles could be. So now there are just certain cases that we have to preclude them. So now we have to say if so we have to preclude those the cases which would render that invalid. Oh, which are actually really pretty complicated, actually. Weird. Anyways, so if color not equal 0. Because if color equals 0, then we can't set this tile to be 0. So that's fairly straightforward. And that'll be a fairly straightforward case for all of the 4 primary, or all of the 3 primary colors. So if color equals 2, we can't set it to equal 2. If color equals 4, we can't set it to equal 4. But otherwise we could. So there are going to be a lot more blank tiles, but that we kind of understood going in. So then, yeah, so what does it look like over here? So these ones are going to be slightly more complex, because specifically, well, alright, let's, whoa. Oh, yeah, these are funny. Man, random.range is way cooler than this other dumb stuff. Random.range, 0 to 3, I think is what I was trying to say here. And this was random.range 3 to 5. Or no, wait. No, this was 0 to 2, right? Wait, what was it? Random.value times 3 to floor. Yeah, so this was trying to be random.range 0 to 2. Yeah. So this is random.range 2 to 4 trying to be. 2 to 4. And then this last one is random.range 4 to 6. Oh wait, no, it's not. No, I lied. It's oh yeah, no, this one is kind of weird. It's random.range 4 to 6 modulo 6. So it's actually 0, 1, or excuse me, it's actually 0, 4, or 5. Or 4, 5, or 0, depending how you think of it. So, yeah, this one is still a little bit strange. Random.range 4 to 6. But these are not even fully the case anymore, because these are only so it's only 0 to 2 if color equals 4. So I kind of need switches within switches, which feels dirty, but whatever. Switch color, case, no, oh, whoops, yeah, no, that doesn't go there. Case 0, case, oh, break. Case 1, or no, case 2, excuse me. Case 2, break. Oops, break. Case 4, and then this, and then break. So, whatever. I used to like The Sims. I haven't played it in a long time. I forget if I ever even played The Sims 2. I know I played the original Sims. I used to like that game. It was, you know, whatever. High praise, right? Set tile. So in the case of 0, we set it to be 2, because that's the only valid value. So 2, 6 UI. And then in the case of 2, we set it to 0, because that's the only valid value. And then we kind of do this a few times over. Which could be worse. Could be a lot better, though. Break. And so 2 to 4 is in the case of 0. In the case of 2, it's 4. In the case of 4, it's 2. Oops, didn't mean to cut that. Copy. Yeah. Save that. And then, last but not least, in the case of 5, oops. Copy. In case of 5, break. No, it's not. This doesn't go here. This isn't. This goes here. In the case of 2, random.range 4 to 6. So it could be 4. It could be 5. It could be 1. Right? Oh, wait. No, wait. Am I thinking of this backwards? Wait. Well, here, I'll just finish setting it up first. So in the case of 0, it has to be 4. In the case of 4, it has to be 0. But is that even true? Is there another valid value it could be? What about 5? No. It can't. In the case of... No. In the case of 0 and 4, it can't be 5. Alright, no. This is correct. Let's see if it works. So... Alright, I know that the dots are comedically oversized, but let's see if this actually even... Whoa. Oh. Whoop. I'm not supposed to color these tiles. I'm not supposed to color the tiles at the very start of the map. So why am I coloring those? Oh, yeah, no, I forgot to, right, yep, near. Near, or inner. Alright, so yeah, I forgot to, I have to say if, not inner, because the inner ones we're not supposed to color those in, because the game is supposed to start with 4 valid options. Right, every level starts with dots surrounding the player, and they're all supposed to be valid, which is to say there's not supposed to be any color underneath them. So, what? Is it? Oh yeah, sure. There we go. Simple enough. Alright, so is the game still playable? So far it seems like it could be. These ridiculously oversized dots are hilarious, but other than that, I hate when the crown is underneath the reset button. I mean, this one was supremely easy, but still. Huh. Huh. I don't know if that was the correct answer, but it worked. What? Oh, yeah, wow. Sorry. Yeah, good call. Wow, it's 10:12 already. I just got really into that. And I don't like to stop in the middle of things, so sometimes I will tend to run a bit over. But look, I think we have a game that actually works now. Maybe? I don't know. I mean, I guess the next thing to do will be to... Well, actually, yeah. Actually... Well, no, let's see if this is playable. Bam. Alright. So far, so good. Where am I going? Oh, why didn't the levels restart? I definitely... Whoops, crashed the game. Did I? No? No? Wait. Why didn't the game restart? Oh, that's weird. The board side. Oh, the board side doesn't reset when you go into shadow mode. That's interesting. I'll have to fix that. I'll have to write a note to fix that because I'm not going to remember. I am reset board into /out. Actually, there might not be any shadow mode anymore. Shadow mode might just be the main game. So I might not have to worry about this. I am alright. Yeah, so I said I was gonna stop at 10, but apparently I'm not gonna stop quite yet. A little while longer. Alright, so I guess the other thing to check is like, what does the game look like? What's the game look like? Oh, yeah, what does the game look like? Full color. Because the other thing I hadn't really thought through is how to colorize these icons, which is a little bit bad, because unless these literally are two different modes, then we'll want to convey the idea that that like the lightning bolt is yellow, but like that little dot in the center of the lightning bolt, is that going to be enough to convey that that's the yellow, that this bolt is yellow? I don't know. I mean, maybe I should go all out and just like completely convert to this this new system. Just forget the old system altogether. Forget color altogether, and just go completely by oops. Where am I going? Nowhere. That's where I'm going. Wait, what the heck? Oh wow! All right, yeah. Well, so the good news is that this is way more playable than all of the other previous iterations of shadow mode. So that's pretty cool, you guys, right? That's something. So, oh, sorry. No, that wasn't a difficult puzzle. I was just like zoning out, which is probably my cue that I should start to wrap it up. So the last thing I'm gonna do, or like some of the last things I do before I shut down a stream for the evening, is I will say my goodbyes, and then I have to wait till stream delay so that my goodbyes don't get cut off when I switch over to another stream. I'm gonna switch over to yeah, I'm gonna call this good for now. I'm gonna say we did it, you guys. We saved the world and everything in it. Well, actually, no. I mean, I say that jokingly, but in a very real sense, I have more hope for the project now than at any point since the morning of the jam when I was completely sleep deprived and I realized, hey, colorblind people can't play this game. So that's cool. I'm gonna save this icon set as where does this go? No, not here. It goes I'm assets. Well, actually, no, it shouldn't go in assets, I guess. I guess it'll just go in the general folder. Nah, whatever, it'll go in assets. I don't care. And so, yeah, so that's really exciting. Alright, so, yeah, I'm gonna find another stream. There should be plenty on, because there have been tons of streams on lately, right? So, oops, sorry, shoulders. So let's find one. Alright, yeah, there are billions of them on right now. Yeah, so thank you everyone for tuning in today. Oh yeah, there's a follow button underneath the stream, and if you sorry, the other stream just started playing in my ear. Yeah, also there's my Twitter handle is on the page as well, or it's like in the info section. So if you cool, yeah. Oh, like messages? I don't tend to use the Twitch messaging system, but like if you want to get at me on like Twitter is a good way to get in contact with me. I can check the Twitch messaging systems if that's your preferred approach. But yeah, so So yeah, thank you everyone for tuning in. I had a great time today. We got a lot done, and like I said, yeah, I have a lot more hope for Ima than I have had in the recent history. I might, I'm thinking I'll probably check out Hacks Flixel and see if we can't start working in, like, start porting it over there tomorrow. I mean, maybe porting a project will be easier than like starting a brand new project, right? Because that way, um, I won't be dealing as much of like conceptual like logic knots and stuff like that. I'll have most of it paved out. Um, so you troll. Um, all right, yeah. So yeah, thank you everyone for tuning in. So the last thing I'm gonna do, last two things I'm gonna do is I'm gonna wait for stream delay so that what I just said doesn't kick off, and then I'm going to kick it over to another dev who I like. So hopefully you'll like them too. Have a wonderful evening. If you're seeing this part, it's because I didn't time the stream delay very well. So I apologize. I never know how long to wait, so uh, I think, let's see. I think this is usually how long I wait, so hopefully this cuts off at the right time. If not, oops. So hopefully that worked, actually. I should probably stop the stream now. Right.
Circle, like the bottom, like see how the bottom part is more beefy than the top like thing that's branching off of it?